This Week in Astrology video forecast. This is episode number 10 for the week of May 5th, 2014. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Benjamin Bernstein of astroshaman.com, coming to you from Asheville, North Carolina. I'm an astrologer, shamanic healer, and awakening activator. And it's my pleasure to bring you these weekly astrology forecasts. So let's get into the forecast for the week of May 5th, 2014. As an overview, we have another Grand Cross, not as big as the one we just dealt with, but a Grand Cross nonetheless, featuring the asteroid goddess Ceres. And we also have abundance and self-esteem among the areas up for revolutionary transformation under this Grand Cross. Other highlights this week include a potentially passionate Venus-Mars opposition, a possibly productive Sun-Saturn opposition, and a Mercury-Neptune square that could help you open to deeper inner guidance. So let's go to our individual days and see what's up day by day. We have no events on Monday, that is no non-lunar events, as we're now getting into the flow of. I'm no longer giving moon events standalone in this video forecast. If you would like lunar updates, then you can listen to my audio podcast, This Week in Astrology, or read my blog where I put those in my weekly written forecast. But here I like to keep it short and sweet for the video. So that means no significant events on Monday, which moves us along to Tuesday, May 6th, where we open with a Sun-Jupiter sextile. This is with the Sun at 16 Taurus and Jupiter at 16 Cancer. Easy and energetic expansion, especially in areas such as resource acquisition, self-esteem, and sensuality, is available with the Chiron-Sun sextile Jupiter. Also today, on Tuesday, May 6th, we have Mercury quintile Chiron. Mercury is at 29 Taurus, Chiron is at 17 Pisces. You can enjoy inspired and practical mentoring and insight with Chiron Mercury quintile Chiron. On Wednesday, May 7th, we have the Sun sextile Chiron. The Sun is at 17 Taurus, Chiron is at 17 Pisces. So yesterday, as we just said, Chiron quintile Chiron Mercury, and now Chiron sextiles the Chiron Sun. The strong, easy flow of practical mentoring is similar, while this aspect carries more healing resonance, particularly. Also today, Mercury enters the sign of Gemini. It will be there through May 29th. The winged messenger in one of its own home signs radiates the energy of learning and sharing information. It also radiates a love of playfulness, variety, and mischief. On Thursday, May 8th, we have our headline event. We have the Grand Cross with Ceres, but first we're going to talk about a slightly smaller aspect pattern called a T-square. These two related patterns both kick off today. The longer lasting one is the T-square, which is a geometrical right triangle. Imagine, you remember you learned about those in school? And the asteroid goddess Ceres temporarily stimulates the multi-year Uranus-Pluto square. You can learn more about the Uranus-Pluto square. I should be putting a link right here on the video if you can see it. And you can learn more about that if you want. The Ceres Uranus-Pluto T-square focuses the energy of revolutionary transformation into the themes of abundance, self-esteem, mother-daughter relationships, and release and return. It has two peaks. The first is on June 1st when Ceres stations direct, is currently retrograde, and another peak on June 13th, and the whole T-square will wrap up on June 20th. Shorter term, we have the Grand Cross I mentioned, Ceres, Uranus, Pluto, and Jupiter. So this adds Jupiter to form the Grand Cross. Three of these planets are members of the same Grand Cross that peaked on April 22nd. The key difference is that Ceres is the fourth planet instead of Mars. So the meaning of this Grand Cross is fundamentally the same as the Ceres Uranus-Pluto T-square. Jupiter's presence amplifies the aspect pattern's power and adds a sense of hope, joy, and enthusiasm. Jupiter's placement in Cancer reiterates the theme of revolutionary transformation within the family, piggybacking on Ceres' resonance with mother-daughter relationships. The Ceres Jupiter-Uranus-Pluto Grand Cross peaks on June 1st and wraps up on June 4th. On Friday, May 9th, we have Neptune sextile Juno. Neptune around 7 Pisces and Juno's around 7 Taurus. You can enjoy deeper soul connection in your partnerships as this aspect comes along. Sacred sex is another wonderful way to use this aspect, especially with Juno in sensual Taurus. We also today have a Sun-Neptune quintile. The Sun's at 19 Taurus, Neptune at 7 Pisces. This magical connection with Spirit is stimulated by this aspect. The Sun's placement in Taurus suggests embodying this divine consciousness in your everyday life. And my free core invocation may help you do this quickly and easily. There should be a link to it on the screen. In case there's not, all you have to do is just say to your higher self the following 10 words: maximum light and divine consciousness that serves highest good, please. Then close your eyes, relax into simple breath awareness, and you should feel energy coming into your body as your higher self gives you all of the light and divine consciousness you can handle at that moment. The key is to not try, but just to passively receive. On Saturday, May 10th, we have a Sun-Saturn opposition. The Sun is at 20 degrees Taurus, Saturn's at 20 Scorpio. Some may experience stubborn obstacles, setbacks, and difficulties as Saturn opposes the Taurian Sun. Others will experience prolonged productivity, especially if they're executing workable plans, taking a mature, disciplined approach, and standing in their own power. On Sunday, May 11th, we have Venus opposing Mars. Venus, 9.5 Aries, Mars, 9.5 Libra. You may be experiencing a strong desire to connect with others as Venus and Mars make this opposition, which is the aspect of relationship. The urge to join with others is made even stronger because these planets are in something called mutual reception. Venus is in Aries, the sign that Mars rules, while Mars is in Libra, a sign that Venus rules. It's like, you got peanut butter on my chocolate. No, you got chocolate on my peanut butter. It's that sort of thing. It's all mixed up together. While an opposition is technically a hard aspect, it doesn't have to manifest as conflict. The more you connect consciously with good intention, the more likely it is that this opposition will manifest as harmony, ease, and grace in your interactions. Also today we have Mercury square Neptune. Mercury's at 7 Gemini, Neptune is at 7 Pisces. Make sure that you're understanding and being understood so that a Mercury-Neptune square doesn't result in muddled communication or fuzzy thinking. This aspect is a great opportunity to receive direct guidance from your intuitive wisdom. Looking ahead to next week's video forecast, the week of May 12th, 2014. We have a lot going on. We have a full moon in Scorpio. Those are always really intense. Jupiter, Chiron, and Vesta are doing a three-way tango. Jupiter's trine Chiron and Jupiter square Vesta, and Chiron is quincunx Vesta all in the same week, so we'll look at what all that means. Also, Venus is aligning herself with the Uranus-Pluto square. She is going to square Pluto and conjunct Uranus, and she's even going to square Jupiter, just for good measure. Again, another reactivation of some of that grand cross energy we just worked with a couple of weeks ago. Mercury has got 6, count them, 6 aspects. It's going to aspect next week Mars, Pluto, Venus, Uranus, Chiron, and Saturn, and that is a lot of aspects. So that's what we'll be covering next week. Let me give you a couple of super brief announcements, if I may. Voting is now open for the Mountain Express 2014 Best of WNC Reader Survey. I placed second last year in the astrology category, and I would love to reach the top position this year. So please vote for me no later than Wednesday, May 21st. You should have the link there on your screen. Also, tomorrow as I record this, May 2nd through 4th, there's something called a Shamanic Awakening Weekend, an hour away from Asheville, North Carolina. I am co-facilitating this event along with 3 other accomplished healers. There's going to be a sacred cacao ceremony on Friday night, shamanic invocation, heal and awaken processes on Saturday that I will co-lead along with Kimberly Crow. Kimberly's also doing her success codes process that has helped me so much in my financial scenario. And on Sunday there's going to be shamanic breath work. So you can do all 3 days, you can do an individual day, you can do it a la carte all together. You can learn more by following the link if you wish. And of course, if those links aren't working, I understand they only work on PCs but not so much on tablets and phones. You can always go to astroshaman.com and learn more from the homepage What's New section. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my Benjamin Bernstein YouTube channel to be notified when I post new videos. And if you like this video, please share it. This free video forecast is a partner project with iTunes' #1 audio astrology podcast, This Week in Astrology, which also is free. You can get my weekly astrology forecast in writing by subscribing to my free email newsletter at astroshaman.com. Once you're there, you can also link to my Facebook page and my Twitter feed, where I post daily forecasts in writing. My personal services include astrology, shamanic healing, and awakening activation. All are equally effective in person or long distance. I have clients all over the world. My guarantee makes my services risk-free. If you don't think they were helpful, then there's no charge. I also offer other great products and services, many of which are free. So learn more at astroshaman.com. Thanks again for watching. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.